Chapter 30. Returning to Magic. A beautiful ceremony was held the following night in what was left of the fairy garden. It celebrated the lives lost during the war, and it was attended by all fairies in the fairy kingdom and all citizens who wished to join in the neighboring kingdoms. Special tributes were paid to Gator, Queen Little Bo Peep, and the fairy godmother. Plaques were placed in the gardens bearing Little Bo's and Gator's names, and a giant statue of the fairy godmother was erected at the front steps of the fairy palace. Henry was pleased to see it was an exact likeness of his grandmother, and it wasn't even made taller or more masculine, like the model he had envisioned for himself. The ceremony reminded the twins of their father's funeral, but this time, thankfully, all the attention wasn't on them. They shared this loss with the fairy tale world, and were able to mourn with everyone they knew. The incredible impact their grandmother had left in the land of stories could be seen in their eyes of all the people who attended the ceremony. Gratitude radiated from their faces as much as grief. Everywhere Alex went, people bowed to her and referred to her as the fairy godmother. It was going to take her time to do so. Alex asked the kings and queens to stay an extra day so she could hold her first official Happy Ever After assembly meeting as fairy godmother the day after the ceremony. The war was over, but there were still so many battles ahead, private and public. Bree and Emmerich asked Connor and Alex if they could stay for the ceremony, but agreed with the twins that they should go home as soon as it was over. They didn't want their parents to worry any more than they already had. I think I'm gonna be so grounded when I get home, Bree laughed. Too bad my parents would never believe the truth. It might go easy on me. What will you tell them, Connor asked. Bree shrugged. That I fell in love with the circus clown and followed him around Europe, he asked. You know it can happen. Would you mind letting my mom and stepdad know where I am? Connor said. They'll probably know already. Alex and I aren't strangers to going missing now and then. Sure, Bree said. Maybe they can talk to my parents and soften the blow of my punishment. They can tell them what a horrible influence you are or something. A playful smile appeared in Emmerich face. I thought all the kids in Felicity are so worried about me, he said. I'm going to tell them I was kidnapped by secret agents, which isn't that far from the truth. What do you tell your mom and dad, Bree asked. Just my mom and me, Emmerich said. I never knew my dad, but my mother was a little girl and my grandfather used to tell her about strange things he had seen in news books. Castle. She probably wouldn't even be too surprised if I told her the truth. I'll still have to do dishes for months regardless of where I was, but it was worth it. Even though my life was put in danger several times, I never had so much fun. I agree, Grace said. This was certainly been the adventure of my life. That night, Connor, Bree, and I followed Mother Goose to one of the tallest towers in the fairy palace. The circular room was very dusty and cobwebs stretched between walls. Clearly, no one had been there in a long time. An empty archway was the only thing standing in the tower. This is one of the original portals we used to travel into the other world during the heyday of fairy tales. Mother Goose told. Those are good old days. Connor put his arms around Bree and Emma. You know, now that you two have seen the fairy tale world, it is your responsibility to help us keep fairy tales alive in the other world, he said. Both were excited about the task. Having this responsibility made them feel like they were taking a piece of the land of stories back with them. I think I'm up for that challenge, he said. Me too, Emmerich said. Mother Goose pulled a lever on the wall, and a transparent blue curtain appeared in the doorway. It was bright on the other side of the curtain, and Connor recognized the zone of light between the worlds. Looks like the old portal is back in action, Mother Goose declared. Where does it lead to? Emmerich asked. Somewhere in another room, Mother Goose said, but then guess herself. Or wasn't it that? Oh well, just ask someone once you get there. How to make this quick? I'm not getting any younger despite the potions I drink. Connor held his friend a bittersweet goodbye. Thank you both so much for helping me get here, he said. I promise to visit you once we get everything straightened out here. I'll miss you, baby, and I said he didn't want to leave. Take care, bud, Connor said. Emma was the first to step through the curtain and disappear into the other world. Bree lingered in the archway before following him. Just saying goodbye didn't seem good enough. I'll see you around, was all she mustered. Yeah, definitely, Connor said and looked around the tower of the blush. Bree kissed his cheek and stepped toward the portal. Connor was feeling a little daring since he knew he wouldn't be seeing her anytime soon. So he decided to send her off with a secret. Hey, Bree, he said, before you go, there's something I want to tell you. What's that? She asked. Connor scrunched his whole face and told her. After a lot of thought and self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion that I possibly, maybe do have a crush on you, he admitted. He laughed. I know you do, she said, and by the way, I have a crush on you, too. She exited him and quickly stepped toward the curtain before Jim could say another word. Connor's mouth dropped open as his heart felt like it was going to flutter out of his chest. He was happy and confused at the same time. If they both liked each other, what happened next? It was an electrifying yet misery-inducing mystery, and Connor didn't know what to do with himself. Mother Goose turned slowly and faced Connor with a very serious expression in his face. Seahawk, I gotta talk to you. I know, Connor said abashedly. I don't know how to talk to girls, but in my defense, Bree is the first girl I've ever met that I understood through whatsoever. He stared at him peculiarly. Puppy love has nothing to do with I am about to say, she said. It's about the portal in Interesting Castle. The three of you travel through. There's a minor detail I forgot to mention when I was telling you about it. What's that, he asked, trying to think what she could be referring to. We were, we were stuck there for a couple days, but once the portal opened all the way, we got there pretty smoothly. That's the thing. We weren't meant to, Mother Goose said. I told the brothers Grimm to lead the Grand Army into the Bavarian portal because I had resisted it. I enchanted it so only someone of magic blood could travel through it easily. Any mortal traveling through it would be stuck inside for 200 years. That's how we trapped the Grand Army. We would have traveled there without a hitch, but if great emeralds were immortal, they would still be in it. Connor's eyes blinked rapidly as he wrapped his head around what he was saying. Are you telling me that Bree and emeralds have magic in their blood? That's the only explanation, she said. Although I don't know how it's possible. Connor thought for a moment. An answer surfaced in his mind, based on all the information he had acquired during the journey. Wait, the lion skull statue told us you transferred some of your blood into William Grimm, so he could play the panpipe and access the portal, he said. That's right, she said. But is it possible Bree and Emmerich are descendants of William Grimm? He asked. Mother Grimm nodded, countering the conclusion. Anything is possible, she said. It was mind-boggling. Magic always worked in mysterious ways, but it was astonishing that Connor had somehow crossed paths with two people out of billions in the other world who had magic in their blood. Bree and Emmerich must have been destined from birth to the land of stories, just as Alex and Connor were. But if they're not related to William Grimm, I wonder how else magic became part of their DNA, Mother Goose said. Someone else may have slipped between dimensions undetected in the past. Alex walked through the halls of the fairy palace. It had been a very long and sad day, and she desperately wanted to find a place where she could be by herself. Regardless of requests, Alex was faced with an unwanted company when someone popped out from behind the pillar and said, Hello, Alex, she said. He was the last person she wanted to see. What are you doing here? Snuck in the palace to see you, he told her. He adjusted his right arm, which was in a sling. He had received an injury fighting the dragon with a unicorn. I heard about you and the unicorns, Alex said. How's Cornelius? He's fine, Rex said. He chipped his horn in the fall, but you can really tell. It was really brave of you, and I'm thankful, she said. There's a witch named Hagata in the dwarf forest. Take your father to her. I'll tell her I sent you, and she'll heal both you and your wounds. I can't help you anymore. I meant what I said in the garden. I don't want to see you again. He continued down the hall and looked once after her. Apparently, he had strained his ankle before too, but Alex didn't trust him enough to believe his injuries were genuine. I know I broke your trust, but I did it to save my father and the other villagers, he said. You have to understand, I had no choice. Alex quickly turned back to him. I know, someday I'll understand that, she said. But there is always a choice, and as fairy godmother, I'll always have to make the most difficult one. Who to help and who not to help. Whose life to save and whose life not to save. Which kingdom to protect and which kingdom not to protect. Those are heavy decisions I have to make, and it's a burden I shouldn't expect you to carry with me. I can't blame you for making choices. I wouldn't. I can't share that responsibility with you, and that responsibility is my life. So that's it then, that's it then. After all that wonderful talk, sending off the shed. One bump in the road comes along and look, wait, it's not a bump. The foreground said, we'll never be able to stay on the same path. I want to be fair for us. I'm sorry. He walked briskly down the hall from him so he couldn't keep up. Brooke called after him, but he didn't look back. I'll change your mind one day, Alex, he cried. That's a promise. Alex pushed through two heavy doors and walked into the hall of dreams. She knew she would find privacy there. She backed down the invisible floor and looked out in the bright orbs, representing people's hopes and dreams. Unfortunately, the endless room wasn't as full as it had been when her grandmother showed her. Many people had been disheartened during the last few days, and their hopes and dreams were casualties and war. A knock came to the other side of the doors. I said I didn't want to see you anymore, Alex shouted. Connor poked his head and said, gee, sorry. No, wait, Connor, I'm sorry, she apologized. I thought you were someone else. Connor had come to find his sister tell her what he had learned about Bree and Emmerich. He was so captivated by the Hall of Dreams he completely forgot what he was going to say. He shut the doors behind him and sat next to him. What is this place, Connor? It's called the Hall of Dreams, Alex said. It keeps a record of every hope and dream of every person and creature in the world. He said, it's like a big fairy database. It used to be much fuller, but I'm afraid the board just screws a lot of people, and they stop believing, she said. It's my job to restore that belief, now that grandma is gone. You mean it's our job, Hunter? I'm not going anywhere. Alex looked at him in confusion. What do you mean you're not going anywhere? What about the other world? They'll still be there waiting for me, Connor said. But right now, my job is being here with you. I know you're worried about being fairy godmother, so I'm going to stay with you until you're comfortable enough to be on your own. Besides, I don't want to go home until Mom and Bob have forgotten about how much money I drew with my credit card. Alex smiled. It was the sweetest thing her brother could do for her. You mean it? She wasn't even going to Ted for a second. She was pleased and relieved to get it. Absolutely, Tom said. They're sort of unstoppable when together, and there's still a lot of work to be done here. All right, she said, but on one condition. He was afraid to ask. What's that? You have to be my apprentice, she said. Even fairy godmother needs one. Connor said, oh, come on, Alex. Let's not get carried away, he moaned. Just think about it, Connor, she said excitedly. I could teach you spells, how to make enchantments, and how to grant wishes. And if anything should ever happen to me, the land of stories would fall into your hands, just as it should. He rolled his eyes and made a face like it was the worst idea in the world. Fine, he said, but I will not be called the next fairy godmother. You can choose whatever title you want. She was so excited by the idea she didn't care what he wanted to be called. Connor thought about it for a moment. I want to be called the head fairy dude. Alex smiled and nodded. I can live with that, she said. Connor Bailey, head fairy dude. It has a nice ring to it. Alright, that is the end of chapter 30. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more Atlanta stories of Grimm Warning and more books to come. Also, if you want any good suggestions for me to read later on, don't forget to comment down below on those suggestions. But overall, I hope you have a wonderful night, day, and hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye!